At 81, Sam Elliott's life reads like a quiet, unfolding epic shaped by grit, endurance, and emotional depth. Known for his deep, resonant voice and unmistakable presence, he became one of Hollywood's most enduring symbols of the American cowboy. Yet his story is not just about fame or typecasting. It is about perseverance through decades of uncertainty, personal loss, and professional struggle. Behind the iconic mustache and calm exterior lies a man who built his career slowly, carried private grief, and remained steady in an industry defined by constant change. His journey reflects both the glory and the hidden cost of longevity in Hollywood. Early loss, the first emotional turning point. One of the earliest and most defining moments in Sam Elliott's life was the loss of his father. Their relationship carried both love and tension, shaped by differing expectations and his father's uncertainty about acting as a career. Elliott's decision to pursue Hollywood was not fully understood at the time, leaving behind a sense of distance and unspoken disappointment. When his father passed away before witnessing his son's success, it created a lasting emotional wound. That absence became a quiet companion throughout his life, a reminder of approval never fully received and conversations that never had the chance to happen. A dream against doubt. Choosing Hollywood, Elliott's path into acting was not a straightforward rise, but a slow and uncertain climb. He left behind conventional expectations to pursue a career that offered no guarantees. In the early years, he faced skepticism from others and moments of doubt within himself. Hollywood was not quick to embrace him as a leading man, often steering him toward minor roles or background appearances. Yet he persisted, driven by a belief in his own potential and a deep commitment to the craft. His early journey reflects the resilience required to survive in an industry where success is rarely immediate. Building an image, the Western archetype. Over time, Sam Elliott became closely associated with the Western genre, a space where his voice, posture, and presence felt naturally at home. He embodied the archetypal cowboy, stoic, grounded, and quietly authoritative. Films like Tombstone helped cement this image, turning him into a recognizable figure of rugged American masculinity. While this identity brought him steady work and admiration, it also narrowed the scope of roles available to him. He was often cast not for emotional range, but for the strength of his image. This duality defined much of his middle career in Hollywood. Typecasting and quiet frustration. Despite his success, Elliott's career was shaped by the persistent challenge of typecasting. Hollywood saw him as a reliable cowboy figure, which limited opportunities for more diverse or emotionally complex roles. While he embraced many of these parts with professionalism, there was an underlying frustration in being consistently placed within a single archetype. Over the years, he worked to subtly break free from those boundaries, choosing roles that hinted at deeper vulnerability. His career became a balance between accepting what was offered and quietly pushing against the limits imposed on him by industry perception. A late recognition, emotional depth revealed. It was not until later in his career that audiences fully recognized the emotional depth Sam Elliott was capable of delivering. His performance in A Star is Born revealed a layered vulnerability that contrasted with his traditional image. As an aging musician confronting family tension and personal regret, he brought a raw authenticity that resonated deeply with viewers. The role earned him widespread acclaim and an Academy Award nomination, proving that his talent extended far beyond the stoic cowboy persona. It marked a turning point where emotional subtlety finally matched his iconic screen presence. The weight of time, watching an era fade. As Elliott grew older, he witnessed significant changes in Hollywood and the gradual fading of the Western genre that had defined much of his identity. The golden age of Western storytelling gave way to new cinematic styles, leaving behind a world he had once helped define. Many of his contemporaries and collaborators also disappeared over time, either retiring or passing away. This natural passage of time brought a sense of reflection and quiet melancholy. For someone so closely tied to a fading tradition, the evolution of Hollywood became both a professional reality and an emotional transition. Private strength, a man who rarely speaks of pain. Despite the emotional weight of his experiences, Sam Elliott has long been known for his restraint in discussing personal struggles. His public persona is defined by calm strength, a grounded presence that rarely reveals vulnerability. Yet beneath that exterior lies a lifetime of private reflection, shaped by loss, career challenges, and the pressures of maintaining a consistent image. Rather than expressing pain openly, he often channels it into his performances. This quiet approach to emotion has become part of his identity, allowing audiences to sense depth without requiring explicit explanation from him. Endurance in a changing industry. Elliott's longevity in Hollywood is a testament to adaptability and resilience. While many actors fade after a few defining roles, he remained steadily active across decades. He transitioned from westerns to dramas, comedies, and character-driven films, maintaining relevance in an evolving industry. His career reflects not just talent, but the ability to endure shifting trends and audience expectations. Even as the industry modernized, he retained the essence of what made him distinctive. That consistency has made him a rare figure, an actor who did not chase reinvention, yet remained continuously respected. Legacy beyond the screen, beyond individual roles. Sam Elliott's legacy is defined by presence. His voice alone has become iconic, used in narration, advertising, and storytelling across media. He represents a type of grounded authenticity that feels increasingly rare in modern entertainment. Audiences associate him not only with characters, but with a sense of stability and tradition. His body of work reflects a career built not on spectacle, but on consistency and quiet authority. In many ways, his legacy is less about fame and more about the lasting impression of integrity and performance. Conclusion: a life of strength, loss, and quiet meaning. At 81, Sam Elliott stands as more than a Hollywood icon. He represents a lifetime shaped by perseverance, emotional complexity, and enduring craft. His story is not defined by dramatic headlines, but by steady resilience through decades of change. From early personal loss to professional typecasting and late career recognition, his journey reflects the hidden emotional layers behind public success. What remains is a portrait of a man who carried both strength and sorrow with quiet dignity. His life, like his voice, resonates not through volume, but through depth, echoing long after the final scene fades.